Malaysia is an independent country located in Southeast Asia. Malaysia was first declared an independent country on 31st of August 1957. So this is Stadium Merdeka after 63 years later. While this is the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. The federal constitutional monarchy consists of 30 states and 3 federal territories. However, there were efforts towards independence made by previous figures to liberate Malaysia from the grip of communist and foreign powers. Before we go to the next part, here is evidence that show the declaration of independence made by Tunku Abdul Rahman on 31 August 1954.
So now I will tell you all about background of the idea Negara Merdeka. Background of the idea Negara Merdeka is an international and regional political development influencing the political within our country. The seeds of political consciousness that grew everywhere sparked the idea of an independent nation. In 1938, the Kesatuan Melayu Muda KMM was founded and led by Ibrahim Haji Yaakob. He was the unification of the nation and the Malay world based on equality aspects of the area, blend culture and language into the same family, namely the Malays. In 1945, Parti Kebangsaan Melayu Malaya PKMM was founded and led by Ishaq Haji Muhammad. He championed the idea of an independent state that emphasized democratic governance. In 1946, Angkatan Pemuda Insaf API was established and led by Ahmad Bustamam. In 1947, Hizbul Muslimin was established under the establishment of the Majlis Agama Tertinggi Malaysia MATA Assembly. This establishment is led by scholars and the main objective of this is to archive the independence of Malaya as an Islamic state. Next, in 1949, the Malayan Chinese Association's MCA was established and led by Tan Cheng Lock. The role of the MCA is to have the task to make the Malay races a full democracy. Finally, in 1945, Parti Islam Setanah Melayu PAS was founded and led by Dr. Burhanuddin Al-Helmi, President of PAS. The PAS insists that aspire to build a nation and independence for Malaya. PAS is free to carry out Islamic law. In conclusion, the idea of an independent state erupted comprehensively among the population of our country, covering various ideologies towards the desire to be free from the British colonialists. Although there are various ideas of an independent country, they all point towards the same goal, which is to defend the country's sovereignty.
Member system. In 1951, Sir Henry Gurney, the British High Commissioner, announced a list of the member system. There are 8 members of the member system, namely Dato' An Jaafar, Member of Home Affairs, E.E.C. Turai Singh, Member of Education, Lee Yang King, Member of HAT, Tunku Yaakob Ibni Sultan Abdul Hamid, Member of Agriculture and Forestry. Datuk Mahmud Mat, Member of Land, Mines and Communications. Datuk Nik Ahmad Kamil, Member of Local Government, Housing and Town Planning 1954. H.S. Lee, Member of Transport 1954. Dr. Ismail Abdul Rahman, Member of Earth Revenue 1954. Member system is a system that trains local people to lead the administration of the Federation of Malaya. Later, several members of the Federal Legislative Council (FLC) were given responsibilities for several government departments and agencies. Next, the member system provided training to locals related to state administration before the British granted independence. In the meantime, the member system was implemented in April 1951 to January 1955 before the election FLC was held in July 1955. In addition, three portfolios remain under the British administration, namely Economic Affairs, Industry and Social Relations, and Housing and Works. There are several features of the member system, namely members are ministers and are responsible for maintaining a portfolio containing government departments and agencies. Other than that, members are appointed by the British High Commissioner with the concurrence of the Conference of Rulers, and members are placed under the authority of the High Commissioner. Finally, the importance of members toward independence is important to provide basic training local people towards self and determine the independence gain the support of the entire population of the Federation of Malaya. In conclusion, the member system provides good exposure to the local population to govern and lead the government. This is in line with the British policy of providing a period of administrative transition ahead of the independence of our country.
The role of the Interracial Committee. The Interracial Relation Committee (CSC) has the role of resolving various issues involving racial disputes. Among the issues include politics in preparation for self-government. CSC's role is to propose a transition towards self-rule, do and give the election to the people of the land gradually wither. As a result, elections are held at the level of City Council, State Council and also the Federal Legislative Council. In addition, the issue rating of the Malays in demanding certified special rating as the original inhabitants of the Malay region. CSC also agreed that the role of the Malay special position because the fair has shown loyalty and undivided country recognizes only their homeland. This causes the special position of the Malay in the country certified and recognizes the legitimate interests of other communities. The third issue is economic. Malays do not get the same opportunities like the non-Malays in the business sector and the company. The effect was that the establishment of the Rural Industrial Development Authority (RIDA) in 1950 was a demand from Dato' An Jaafar. He believed that the existence of the economic and rural development should be tolerated, a problem Malays liberalized citizenship to non-Malays. In conclusion, the Race Relation Committee played an effective role to create understanding between the head of the Malays solve the problem associated with the approach of solidarity and tolerance is to create harmony between the people and maintain political stability. This can contribute to the effort towards independence. The cooperation of politics towards independence. Tolerance in political movement has achieved maturity when political cooperation between races in our country has started in the mid-1940s. Before exists the cooperation of party politics, there are alliances between certain movements which had been aimed to encourage interracial cooperation for achieve independence. Pact of Putera and CJA. The pact was formed through a combination of the People's Energy Center and All Malaya Council of Joint Action in December 1947. The People's Energy Center was led by Dr. Burhanuddin Al-Helmi, while All-Malaya Council of Joint Action was led by Tan Cheng Lock. However, this pact became motivated to cultivate the political cooperation between races, and it existed the People's Constitutional Statement as an alternative to building an independent country. The second, a national conference. A national conference was held in February 1954. It's led by Datuk Panglima Bukit Gantang, the Great Minister of Perak. The conference discussed about steps of forming Confederation Parti Politik Nasional Tanah Melayu. It has joined by Independence of Malaya Party, Malayan Indian Congress, Association of Ceylonese Malaya, and Association of Eurasian Malaya. The lastly is the formation of an alliance party. On October 1954, MIC Malayan Indian Congress had joined United Malay National Organization (UMNO) and MCA Malayan Chinese Association to form the alliance party. MIC participation was complete the collaboration of three races at Tanah Melayu. The party had chosen sailing ship as a logo that symbolizes readiness to take on challenge and obstacle for achieve independent country. So here we can see the cooperation from all parties is important to achieve the independence of a country.